Okay, well, I am, as always, working out tech issues, and apparently we had some there. As far as volume, it's very loud on my end. I'm giving you a ton of volume. I have no idea why your laptop volume would be low. It's loud as it always is. I can tell because I have a meter on my end, and the meter is super loud. But welcome to off, 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 off Broadway. We're pretty far off Broadway. Hell, we're pretty far off Broad Street. But welcome to the big chair and the rainbow wall. Thank you guys for joining us. So, my piece of advice for you guys this evening, holy crap, manage your expectations, guys. I had a client go crazy on me this morning and insist that I redo a bunch of work that I did. And so my rehearsal time was limited. And so I did not get the 3 hours of running these songs that I wanted. And we are just going to see what that means in the long term for the quality of my playing. We are strictly acoustic tonight, nothing else. How's that volume for the acoustic? Ah, yeah. Hopefully all that sounds pretty good to you guys. And very pure, strictly acoustic guitar and piano tonight. Because there's just no way I can do productions on songs as complicated as the shit we're about to try to play. Speaking of which, these count, right? These count. I think these count. They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. They say there's always magic in the air. Going high. But when you're walking down that street and you ain't had enough to eat, the glitter rubs right off and you're nowhere. They say the girls are something else on Broadway, but looking at them just gives me the blues. Going up now, 'cause how you gonna make some time when all you got is one thin dime? And they say I won't last too long on Broadway, 'cause that one thin dime won't even shine your shoes. 'Cause Broadway is dark tonight, little weaker than it used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die. Not sure these fit the theme. The cowboy kills the rock star, and Friday night's gone too far. You know what will help? You know what will help? I realized this doesn't fit the theme. We gotta do the right voice. We gotta sing it like it's a Broadway song, and then it'll be a Broadway song, right? Goo Goo Dolls the musical would be like, the cowboy kills the rock star, And Friday night's gone too far. The dim light hides the years on all the faded girls. Forgotten but not gone. You drink it off your mind. You stare off into the distance while you're singing it. You talk about the world like it's someplace that you've been. You see, you'd love to run home, but you know you ain't got one. Toxing. When you're living in a world that you've best forgotten round here. I couldn't resist doing those to begin. Broadway is dark tonight, a little bit weaker than we used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die. Did you harmonize? I couldn't hear you very well.
So take note of these?
You know what? I just didn't have time. I didn't have time to change my pants into fancy pants. But I thought a black t-shirt was the only correct Broadway uniform, even though this one has the Philadelphia skyline instead of the New York skyline. It is, of course, my merch, the Gritty City Bard shirt. But, you know, it felt very, very in uniform to me. And then, of course, we did dramatic eye makeup. Like we do. Thank you for tuning in. God damn it, forget what? Joe. Missed that, buddy. We're going to be playing some songs, and it's just going to be like a mess to figure out whether or not any of them are going to work. So Kendra, are you just kind of on the chat on your phone right now? I'm so sorry that your internet's out. That's a bummer. Hello. It looks like we've only got 11 people watching, so part of that might be that there was a hiccup in the beginning and people didn't get the notifications they were supposed to get, but hopefully, you know, the other 15 or 20 people that usually watch these will show up. And if you guys give me a second, I'm going to send out the call for that. Hey Mel, it says my Vista print has been delivered.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Well, it depends on what they look like when you open them, but we might, yeah. Okay.
Not for that.
For what? And I'm going to very quickly share the video around into a few places. So let's do that, and that. And then let's share it to our neighbors here at Upsall Gardens as well. Oh, you want to do that now? I was going to wait, but sure. I got a package here. Where's my knife? There's usually... Oh. All right. It's difficult with a guitar on me. It's a very unwieldy knife. Up close and personal that way. But yes, why not open things with daggers? What's your life? Are you living your best life if you're not using a dagger? Oh, gotcha, Joe. I understand. Guys, we got a gift in the mail. And if I'm not mistaken, this is from our friends at Mo's Sweets Please, which is Mike Marabella. I bake for a living in the chat, and Maureen.
Big Chair sponsors.
The Big Chair cookie sponsors, and it looks like we got our second shipment of cookies, which I tried to pay for, but apparently I'm not allowed to. So if you guys want to order some cookies from them, that'd be cool. Let's see what we got this time. Cookie care. Cookies are good for 7 to 10 days after receipt. Some say longer. Do not refrigerate the cookies. Store away from direct light. It's fine in there. Store away from direct light to prevent fading. Thank you for your order. Please leave us a review here at Mo Sweets Please. Decorated cookies. Come on, catch that. Decorated cookies for all occasions. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. And they're different.
Spooky?
They are spooky cookies.
Spooky?
Spookies. We've got spookies.
Pumpkins?
Oh God, you guys.
Pumpkin.
You guys, oh my God, wait. Oh yeah, spooky pumpkins. Spooky pumpkin guitar picks. Holy crap!
The cookie has a hat.
Hello?
Sally.
Sally as a cookie. Holy crap. These are amazing. And Zero. You guys, this one's probably not going to show up because of the bright lights, but Zero. Oh, there he goes. Zero as a cookie. And spooky, scary skeleton cookies. I love this so much. I'm so excited. Because this year Halloween is getting a huge downgrade. So, Halloween cookies. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for these. These are completely amazeballs. Oh my God, spooky Mercutio. I'm calling this cookie Spooky Mercutio. And yes, they can ship to Michigan. They'll ship anywhere. You might just have to sort of stick to the 7 to 10 days thing. Oh, rest in peace, cookie. Well, you can't. There's no way that one's come out into focus. But it's a spooky little. Oh, these are so good. These are so good. It's a ghost and a skeletal bat. These are amazing. I'm so excited. And then my favorite part of them all is, of course, eating them. And there it is. There it is. Holy yeah. So this is definitely like a Nightmare Before themed box. In a lot of ways. Nightmare Before Christmas themed spooky scary box. Because here we've got Oogie Boogie.
Oogie?
And the one and only Jack, the Pumpkin King. Who's grown so tired of the same old cookies. These are amazing. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited. I love that I got to unbox these on the show. They arrived yesterday. Or day before yesterday? Yesterday? They arrived yesterday, and they're very, very fresh, and I'm definitely going to eat one at some point on the show. We're going to try them. We're going to taste test those a little bit later in the show. But let's do a song first.
It only took you a second when I screamed, "No sweets! No sweets!"
Fine, we're damaged, really damaged, but that does not make us wise. We're not special, we're not different, we don't choose who lives or dies. Let's be normal, see bad movies, sneak a beer and watch TV. Bake brownies, or go bowling, don't you want a life with me? Can we be 17? That's all I want to do. If you could let me in, I could be good with you. People hurt us, they vanish. You're right, that really blows. We let go, take a deep breath, and go buy some summer clothes. Go camping, play some poker, eat some chili fries. Maybe prom night, maybe dancing, don't stop looking in my eyes. That's not the right chord. Can we be 17? Is that so hard to do? If you could let me in, I could be good with you. Let us be 17. If we still got the ride. What's it gonna be? I wanna be with you tonight. damaged, badly damaged, and we're out of focus too. I got a new camera in the mail, but it's not ready for you. I hate this camera, I hate this camera, I hate this camera, I hate this camera. I hate this camera. When are you coming back to me, brother? Come on. Mm-hmm. No? Wait for it. I don't know if it's entertaining to watch me, like, you try to use the force to bring this fucker back into focus. Hello? You wanna do this? There we go. Yeah, we're damaged, badly damaged, but your love's too good to lose. Hold me tighter, even closer. I'll stay if I'm what you choose. Can't we be 17? If I am what you choose. So you're the one I choose. I butchered that a little bit. I butchered that a lot. Welcome, Maria Songwriter, who I'm pretty sure is going to be Maria Arroyo. If that's Maria Arroyo, I met Maria at a gig that The Great Enough was doing, and then Maria did an article on us for that magazine. One of two articles that magazine has run on my band. So yeah, all right. That was 17 from the musical Heathers. Check that shit out. It is deeply, criminally, horrifyingly underrated. And also, please do, all night long, talk to me about your favorite musicals. I'd love for tonight to also be like us nerding out a little bit, which would be really, really fun, I think. And I'm going to do, if we hit, so let's set a tip goal. What's a fair tip goal? Like 150? If we get to like 150 in total tips tonight, I am going to dig out, which I've already found. I'm gonna dig out the script of a musical I wrote in 2007 called "From a Dying Sun," and I'll either read you guys some snippets and play some songs, or just play some songs, or something along those lines. But whatever it is, it's gonna be either really, really good or really, really embarrassing for me, and either way, a lot of fun. I think it might actually be good. I was reading the script, and I think I kind of did a good thing. Like, I think as a draft, it's rough, and there are a few songs that need to be retooled or struck, and a couple new ones that should be written. But I actually gave it a proper once-over yesterday, and I was like, I probably should have pushed this or fringed it or something like that. And I might yet, because my friend Sarah, who performed one of the female leads in it in college, actually kind of works up in the New York Broadway scene now, and she and I are going to put our heads together and talk about whether or not we can do a table read or a Zoom read or something of this with some actors. Now, I played the lead role in that musical in college. I was a writer, director, actor thing. And I'm not sure if I would do that again, because the character was in his early 20s, and I think I would have to shave to still pass for my early 20s. Like, I regularly have people asking, oh, you're like, what, 25, 26? Which is nice, because I'm not. I'm 34. But I think, unless I shave and have a little makeup done, I don't think I could still pass for 23. But, time will tell whether or not we actually do that. That would be nice. I might make it a Patreon goal eventually, and that would join my existing Patreon goals, one of which is if we get to $500 a month on Patreon members, if we get to $500 a month incoming to me from Patreon, I'm going to start releasing regular music videos at least once a quarter. And if we get to, let's say, $750 in Patreon viewers, actually I might set that lower. One of the goals is going to change, but another stretch goal we're doing on Patreon is to start releasing regular short stories about Thank you to my new Ko-fi supporter. I didn't get to see who that was, but let's see if it shows up on my phone. To start doing a Dystopia University short stories. Dystopia University is whoa, Chelsea Greenwald. Does Chelsea Greenwald watching my stream right now? Is there someone named Chelsea Greenwald in the stream? I want to take a second and find out who that is if I can, because the name is not ringing a bell. But it's also possible that that's somebody who doesn't know. On Ko-fi, Chelsea Greenwald just paid for the From a Dying Sun stuff to come out. All of it, all at once. I just got $150. So tip goal met. And I guess we should come up with a stretch goal since it's 30 minutes into the stream and we're here. So anyway, Chelsea Greenwald, if that's who you are or anything like that, holy crap, thank you. That's really kind. I have to take a second here, guys. My live video automatically got set to friends only for some reason. So I'm going to go change that if I can. Thank you, Kate, for letting me know. Kate Nix is watching it. But yeah, Chelsea Greenwald, holy crap, thank you. You're crazy, but I love it. You big tippers make me, like, stunned. Okay, let me change my privacy settings on this video real quick. Da, 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 da. Okay. That's a step in the right direction. Let's try to do more. I gotta figure out how to change the privacy. I don't know why it automatically defaulted to friends only. That's really a bummer. I'm having trouble getting that to change. Let's see if this works. Oh, guys, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to change that, which means if we're only live for my friends on Facebook right now, I'm kind of all right with that, if that's what it's going to end up being. But yeah, things are being a little buggy, and I am not sure why. And it looks like I can't change that. So I will probably have to just take my whole Facebook profile public at some point in the near future. Maybe I'll just do that real quick for the night. Yeah, let's just do that. Keeps freezing. Is that happening to all of you guys or just a couple of you guys? That would be a huge like bummer if that was happening to a lot of us. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear it's not everybody. See right there, it says posts should be public. It should not be set to friends only. I don't know why it is. Mike, come on, dude. Mike Marabella also buying me a Ko-fi, like tipping me. Come on, dude. You just tipped me with cookies. You shouldn't do that. Hey, Greg Johnson just liked my video. Greg also performed in From a Dying Sun way back in college. Ko-fi and cookies, I love it. God on high, hear my prayer. Now, I don't like that key, but we're going to do a little folky Les Mis. I think it's pretty about here. Let's try it up here, way up. Because I want to sing it low. I don't want to do the God on high. I don't want to do that. But I do love Les Mis. God on high, hear my prayer in my need. You have always been there. He is young, he's afraid. Let him rest. Heaven bless. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him home. It's like the sun I might have known. That's right, chord. If God had granted me a son, summers die one by one. How soon they fly on and on. And I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace. Bring him joy. He is young. He is only a boy. You can take, you can give. Let him be. Let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. That was in my throat for the last half of that song, which is why I goofed the bridge a little bit. He's like the sun I might have known if God had granted me a son. My favorite Valjean is always going to be the 10th anniversary cast. I should hydrate more frequently than I have been. Les Mis is pretty high on my list. I rank that musical very, very, very highly. Tell me guys, in the chat, I'd love to see it. Tell me one musical you love and one musical you hate. And Doc, of course, I will hydrate again immediately for you. With my blueberry scented water. This is just water, but there's a little flavoring, like it's Mio, that Mio stuff. I put a little Mio flavoring in my water, so because I like it, but it's just water. So that was Les Mis, Bring Him Home, and I don't know if I did that well or not, but that was a lot of fun. Is Footloose one you love or one you hate? Interesting choice, because there is a musical, but of course the music The movie is not a musical. Now, Rent, I have a long history with Rent. I have played in Rent multiple times. I've been a part of a couple different casts regionally, and I have been cast as the exact same character every time. How's it go? How do I first remember to play it? No, I don't remember how to do it. I don't remember how to play the Musetta's Waltz part, but I played Roger like 100 times. Okay, so you guys want a Roger song? Now, see, I was messing with Mel earlier and trying to get her to do a duet with me, but she said she's not in the mood, so we're going to let her off the hook and not call her in. Which kind of doesn't leave a lot of options for me in terms of which Rent songs, because all of them are like, you know, big, huge, multiple member songs. There's not a lot of total solo songs in the show. But the obvious one, I of course do in fact know. And I'll even do you guys the solid of trying it in the original key. Pop my headphones off. I'll try to perform this one a little bit because this one he plays the beginning of. Without the delay on the guitar. One song, glory. One song before I go, glory. One song to leave behind. Find one song, one last refrain. Glory from the pretty boy front man who wasted opportunity. One song, he had the world at his feet. Glory in the eyes of a young girl. Young girl. Find glory beyond the cheap colored lights. One song before the sun sets. Glory on another empty life. Time flies, time dies. Glory. One blaze of glory. One blaze of glory. Glory. Find glory in a song that brings truth like a blazing fire, an eternal flame. Find one song, a song about love, glory from the soul of a young man, a young man. Find the one song before the virus takes hold, glory like a sunset. One song to redeem this empty life. Time flies, and then no need to endure anymore. Time dies. The door. I hope that sounded as good in the mic as it did out here. I hope I stood in the right place. I was trying to monitor my volume by moving around. Yeah, obviously that's why I got cast as Roger a lot. I just realized I did that a whole step above the record version, which is why I was so afraid of those high notes. I'm an idiot. It should have been one song to redeem this empty life. Time flies, and then no need to endure anymore. Time dies. So I made that harder for myself. So thank you to everybody who's been tipping tonight. Apparently that just made me work harder for you guys as well. I still haven't found out who the person who sent me $150 is. Please sound off in my chat if you're here. Sometimes when it's a name I don't know, it's a person I do know, and they're using an account they share with someone or something like that. But I can't place a Chelsea Greenwald, and if that's like a bummer to whoever sent me that much money, I'm sorry, but thank you so much. Please know that I'm incredibly grateful. You just made sure that I made a decent night's wages already tonight between you and Mike Marabella. We should do a stretch goal for we're gonna if we get to 200 total tonight, we'll do a dramatic reading and some songs from my musical. And yes, I don't screw around when it comes to rent in general, guys. I don't fuck about with my rent music. And I thought you guys would be excited by getting to hear me do that the famous Roger high note, because Adam Pascal is no joke. That dude is incredible. I know Rent is like a stereotypical musical to be obsessed with, because we all have been obsessed with it, especially if you're a millennial. It's probably your gateway drug into Broadway stuff, and I think that's fine. It's pretty incredible. Joe, my tuning slipped in the middle of that song. I am fully aware that I felt it go. They are brand new strings. Peter repaired my guitar and gave it a setup last night after we finished our show, and so these strings are slipping tuning-wise, and that's going to happen a little bit during the show. So I apologize if that drives you crazy, Mr. Perfect Pitch. I'll try to keep them in tune between songs and check my tuning as much as I can, but I absolutely felt two of the strings slip because I'm playing really hard and it's making them stretch. Okay. I thought I would try to do a pretty wide variety was the goal. I was trying to do a pretty wide variety of songs tonight. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull them all off, because of course Broadway songs are very difficult to play generally, with a few exceptions. Like there's Grease and song and things like that are really easy. Doc, you're gonna friend Peter Brown. Find him on my friends list and friend him. And I already told him and his buddy Andy, who was helping them that night. Joe, I don't mind tuning my guitar, dude. It's not that hard. That's for you rent nerds again. There's another musical I know that starts off with a tuning thing besides Rent, but I don't think any of you would know it. There's a show that starts off by doing this big open tuned thing, and then it goes. It's a rock musical. I might do a song from it later, but it's called Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson, and it's a fucking mess. It's the most Broadway thing that's ever happened, I think. Somebody wrote a musical about Andrew Jackson and made it an emo rock opera. That's as ridiculously Broadway as Hamilton. Somebody deciding to write a musical about the first Secretary of the Treasury, as if that's you know, a wildly relatable thing, and then being right, which is insane. But hey, Damien. What do you do with a BA in English? What is my life going to be? 4 years of college and plenty of knowledge have earned me this useless degree. I can't pay the bills yet, 'cause I have no skills yet. The world is a big scary place, but somehow I can't shake the feeling I might make a difference to the human race. It's a lot of fun putting on my Broadway voice. You know, the big, huge vibrato. It's different than my regular singing voice by a lot. You have to turn off the grit. If I sang that in my natural voice, it'd be, what do you do with the BA in English? What is my life going to be? You know, which is funny still, but that's from Avenue Q, and it's one of the funnier songs from it, in my opinion, because I have a BA in English. That's my degree. That son of a bitch. They wrote it about me. Tell me a musical you hate in the chat. Let's hear those. Tell me something you loathe and despise and hate. Because I might be willing to play songs from musicals you guys hate. That would be potentially funny for me. Whoa, is that really loud? Yeah, that's really loud. Jamie's over and Jamie is gone. Jamie's decided it's time to move on. Jamie has new dreams he's building upon, and I'm still hurting. Jamie arrived at the end of the line. Jamie's convinced that the problems are mine. Jamie's probably feeling just fine, and I'm still hurting. What about lies, Jamie? What about things that you swore to be true? What about you, Jamie? What about you? Jamie is sure something wonderful died. And Jamie decides this is right to decide. Jamie's got secrets he doesn't confide, and I'm still hurting. Go and hide and run away, run away, run and find something better. Go and ride the sun away, run away, like it's simple, like it's right. Give me a day, Jamie, bring back the lies, hang them back on the wall. Maybe I'd see how you could be so certain that we had no chance at all. Jamie's over, and where can I turn? Covered with scars I did nothing to earn. Maybe there's somewhere a lesson to learn, but that wouldn't change the fact, that wouldn't speed the time. Once the foundation's cracked and I'm still hurting. I like that some of you didn't know that one, and that some of you did. That's a pretty well-known musical, but you have to be a theater person probably to know it, or fans of a specific type of actor. That is from a show called The Last 5 Years. That was me singing a song that's actually sung by a woman about a man. Again, I'm not interested in changing pronouns, so I basically made it a gay love song, and I'm cool with that. But it was originally Norbert Leo Butz and Sherry Renee Scott, doing The Last 5 Years, a musical by Jason Robert Brown. The most well-known version of it is the movie, which stars Anna Kendrick and Jeremy Jordan, and it's fantastic. It's one of my all-time favorite musicals. Check out that movie. It's out. You can go watch it. There's a lot of great songs in it. That's the opening song, performed by Anna Kendrick, if you go watch the movie. And it's beautiful, and it's sad, and it's broken. And the movie, the musical follows the 5-year track of a relationship from meeting to divorce, but it does it in a really incredibly interesting way. The woman sings the whole show backwards. She begins at the point where they're over, and she's reading his letter, and it's done. And she sings the rest of the show, moving closer and closer to meeting him for the first time. And he does the whole thing forward. His first song is meeting her, going on their first date, and his last song is writing the letter and leaving. And so they do this the whole show. They go toward each other. And then in the middle, there's a beautiful moment, a beautiful song where they're in the same place at the same time. And then they continue going in opposite directions. It's heartbreaking. It's one of the most incredible staging things I've ever seen. If you can find a good, clear video of the stage show, I think it's better than the film. But, of course, the film is really great, too. The thing that makes the staging really interesting is that the entire thing is performed on a rotating stage in the shape and set dressing of a clock, which makes the timing thing really, really clear, and the way that they rotate things. It's just beautiful. Check it out. It's great. It's called The Last 5 Years. And Norbert Leo Butz is probably my all-time favorite male vocal lead on Broadway. You would know his voice if you've ever heard Wicked. He plays Fiyero in Wicked. And he also plays the lead in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels and a couple of other things. But he's, you know, in my opinion, about as good a Broadway voice as there has ever been. And then I also really love Jeremy Jordan's voice, who sings the lead in the film, and does a great job. So yeah, that's me showing my stupid Broadway nerdery. That's what tonight's about. I love Broadway. I love musicals. I watch them all the time. I've watched every old MGM musical film, and I've gone to see Broadway shows and West End musical shows and musical shows here in Philly as often as I can, as often as I could afford to. It's one of my all-time favorite art forms, which is why, of course, I wrote a musical of my own. And we are at, I gotta check. I didn't get to see the amount that Mike sent me, so I don't know what we're at tip wise, but I know that we're probably going to hit the tip goal in the next hour. Yeah, it's not letting me see the amount, but in any case, we're somewhere between 150 and, I don't know, 175 or something like that, I would imagine. Anastasia is absolutely a musical. It didn't begin as one, but musical adaptations do count, and the Anastasia Broadway show does have a lot of additional content and additional songs. And interestingly, so here's a fun connection. The lead in Anastasia, what's her name? Christy Altamare. Christy Altamare played Anastasia on Broadway. She was the original Anya, and she's freaking ridiculous. She's got the most beautiful voice. And she is close friends with my friend Sarah, who worked with me on a musical in 2007 when we were in college together. So I'm like one step removed from Christy. No, I don't know Christy. I know Sarah, who is close with Christy. And Sarah, if she's watching tonight, is one of my favorite people in the history of the world. Sarah Riccardi has the most beautiful heart and the most beautiful voice, and played the female lead in, well, the one of two female leads, because there were 4 main characters in my musical. But yeah, she's friends with Christy, and she was so excited when Christy got the role, and of course we all love Christy's voice. She's incredible. And then you gotta figure, like, Ramin Karim-Lou was in the original cast of Anastasia. John Bolton was in Anastasia. Derek Klena was in Anastasia. The cast of that show was like, mwah, perfect. So yeah, I'm very into that. Sarah is wonderful. I do hope she gets to see part of this tonight. She's very busy lady, but she was talking to me just today about the musical that we put on together. Dear Theodosia, what to say to you? You have my eyes, you have your mother's name. When you came into the world you cried, and it broke my heart. I'm dedicating every day to you. Domestic life was never quite my style. When you smile, you knock me out, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. You will come of age with our young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you. we'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday, yeah, you'll blow us all away. Oh, Philip, when you smile, I am undone. My son, look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There's so much more inside me now. Oh, Philip, you outshine the morning sun. My son, when you smile, I fall apart. And I thought I was so smart. My father wasn't around. I swear that I'll be around for you. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll make a million mistakes. I'll make the world safe and sound for you. You'll come of age without your nation. We'll bleed and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you and you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday, you'll blow us all away. Someday, someday, you'll blow us all away. I tried to sing as much of both parts as I could, but I hope you guys were in your heads being the Hamilton to my Burr. I was primarily singing Burr's part. Oh, I did not know. Oh, I'll get some stuff in Discord, but I can't answer those right now. Oh, that's cool, Doc. My big claim to fame is that I knew Lin-Manuel Miranda before he was famous. Not that I don't think he'd remember me by name, but we had like a pretty lengthy chat. We have the same teacher. One of our theater professors, and that we share together is a guy named Mark Wade, who taught Lynn and also taught me, and also actually helped stage my musical at Arcadia. And Lynn gave Mark like 1 million tickets to see In the Heights in previews before it was officially a thing. And so it was us, like me and 20 or 25 of Mark Wade's students and a couple of people who were not his students but were close friends of his students, which includes Mel. And took us up to Broadway and we got to watch In the Heights, and it was just us and some reporters. And after the show, which was just earth-shattering, mind-numbingly good, after the show, we got to hang out with Lynn, and he ignored all the press and came over to talk to us. Good night, Mo. Good night, Mike. And I was such a big fan of his immediately, and he was so warm and so kind, and he was like, you could tell he was wrecked by doing the show, and he just stayed with us for so long. Like a really, really weirdly long time. He just hung out and talked shop and talked about theater and talked about the craft and how to get into it and how to take it seriously and why you should and what the art form meant and all this other crazy stuff. And so when he blew up with Hamilton and got incredibly famous, we were all like, I friggin' knew it. I friggin' knew it. And, you know, people like to rip on him for not being the greatest singer in Broadway history, which he's not. But it takes a certain amount of moxie and talent to go, you know what, I'm probably never going to get cast in a lead purely on this voice, so I should write musicals that suit my skill set and make those a hit. And he did that. Yeah, so we all just lost our shit every time Lynn got bigger and bigger, like when he was on House, and then when he was on How I Met Your Mother, and then when Hamilton went insane, and then when he was writing Moana, and we were all like, oh my god, I remember him, and he was so humble and so cool. He was great. Just really tremendous guy. Let's see if I can try a really tricky one. I don't know if I'm talented enough to do this one on guitar and sing it at the same time. It's brutal. And I'm going to be trying to do another. So this is from. This is another female song, which is a thing I seem to be doing a lot of today. Okay. Close the window, draw the curtain, hide the bright light of the moon, hang the dresses, ugly dresses. Come on. You're gonna make me start the song over again because of this? What you doing to me, buddy? Come back to focus. Ah, God, I can't wait till I can replace this camera, you guys. It makes me play this friggin' focusing game with it. There we go. So stupid. Anyway, this is from a song called Dogfight, or from a musical called Dogfight, which is incredible. It's called Pretty Funny. And I don't know if I can do it well, but I'm going to try. Close the window, draw the curtains, hide the bright light of the moon, hang the dresses, ugly dresses. No one likes no room. Wipe off all that stupid lipstick. Return the earrings to their case. Makeup won't make any difference. It's still the same old face. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny you believed that it was real? Pretty funny. All disasters have an upside. You can find one if you try. You went dancing, you were dancing, you were dancing with a guy. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Aren't you funny? Pathetically naive and desperate to believe you can always find some good. Well, you misunderstood. Or you've been dreaming, 'cause people are just cruel. Shut the lights off, turn the bed down. No more crying, don't you dare. You'll wake up sometime tomorrow and forget to even care. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? For a moment, that's wrong key. He convinced me I could be pretty. Pretty funny. It's one I would like to revisit and get a little tighter on some of those tough key changes. But yeah, that's a difficult song. But it's also one of the saddest songs I've ever heard, and I think super relatable. Dogfight's incredible, and I'm kind of enjoying the challenge of seeing how much of this stuff I can catch without like mountains and mountains of prep time and bands behind me and stuff, because I've done most of these songs with bands. I think a lot of things count that yeah, I'm playing pretty fast and loose with what does and doesn't count. You know, sometimes a song that was written for a musical specifically does in fact work for me. You know what I mean? Like a good example is how's that one go? I saw my problems and I see the light. We gotta love in pain, we gotta feed it right. There ain't no danger, we can go too far. We stop believing now that we can be who we are. Greece is the word. They think our love is just a growing pain. Why don't they understand? It's just a crying shame. The lips are lying, only real is real. We stop the fight right now. We got to be what we feel. Greece is the word. It's got groove, it's got meaning. Greece is the time, is the place, is the motion. Greece is the way we are feeling. We take the pressure and we throw away. Conventionality belongs to yesterday. There is a chance that we can make it so far. We stop believing now that we can be who we are. Greece is the word. It's the word that you were. It's got groove, it's got meaning. Greece is the time, is the place, is the motion. Greece is the way we are feeling. We take the pressure and we throw it. Conventionality belongs to yesterday. There is a chance that we can make it so far. We stop believing now that we can be who we are. Greece is the word. I agree. The Jagged Little Pill musical is super cool. I really love the way that they did that. I don't know if I could pull any of that off, but I do think very, very highly of it. Yeah, a lot of these songs are so difficult, and I'm having fun like hanging on by the seat of my pants. Ever since I was a child, I tried to be the best. So what happened? My family and friends all said I was blessed. So what happened? It's all supposed to be so exciting, to be teaching of Christ across the sea. But I allowed my faith to be shaken. Oh, what's the matter with me? I've always longed to help the needy, to do the things I never dared. This was the time for me to step up, so then why was I so scared? A warlord who shoots people in the face. What's so scary about that? I must trust that my Lord is mightier, always has my back. Now I must be completely devout. I can't have even one shred of doubt. I believe that the Lord God created the universe. I believe that He sent His only Son to die for our sins. And I believe that ancient Jews built boats and sailed to America. I am a Mormon. And a Mormon just believes. You cannot believe partway. You have to believe in it all. My problem was doubting the Lord's will instead of standing tall. I can't allow myself to have any doubt. It's time to set my worries free. Time to show the world what Elder Price is about and share the power inside of me. I believe that God has a plan for all of us. I believe that plan involves me getting my own planet. And I believe that the current president of the church, Thomas Monson, speaks directly to God. I am a Mormon, and dang it, a Mormon just believes. I know that I must go and do the things my God commands. I realize now why He sent me here. If you ask the Lord in faith, He will always answer you. Just believe in Him and have no fear. I believe that Satan has a hold of you. I believe that the Lord God sent me. The Lord God sent me here. And I believe that in 1978 God changed His mind about black people. Black people? You can be a Mormon who just believes. So what the fuck is this? Now I can feel the excitement. I can feel the excitement. This is the moment I was born to do. And I feel so incredible to be sharing my life with you. The scriptures say that if you ask in faith, if you ask God Himself, you'll know. But you must ask Him without any doubt, and let your spirit grow. I believe that God lives on a planet called Kolob. I believe that Jesus has His own planet as well. And I believe that the Garden of Eden lives in Jackson County, Missouri. If you believe it, the Lord will reveal it. And you'll know it's all true. You'll just feel it. You'll be a Mormon, and by gosh, a Mormon just believes. I believe. I believe. I believe. That was a lot of fun for me. Thank you guys. Oh no, my backdrop, I moved it. I'm dying. I absolutely went into that without having ever even checked. I never checked the chords. I've never tried that one before. I was just like, let's see what happens. It's Broadway, man. If the show must go on. If you screw up, you just keep going. All right, we are at the 7:30 mark, and We are. Ooh, maybe I will. Maybe I'm gonna try one more time to change the privacy settings of my current video. Hey, correct. Hooray! All right, guys. I think let's say we're $30 away from me busting out my own crappy musical, and let's see if we can't rustle up the will to make me embarrass myself for the entirety of the encore, or parts of the show. I guess we'll see. I successfully changed the privacy settings, and now Facebook is now shareable and viewable by people who are not currently friends with me on Facebook. That song. I should try that one again. My mind is clearer now. At last, all too well, I can see where we all soon will be. If you strip away the myth from the man, I see where we all soon will be. Jesus, you started to believe the things they say of you. You really do believe this talk of God is true. And all the good you've done will soon be swept away. You've begun to matter more than the things you say. Listen, Jesus, I don't like what I see. All I ask is that you listen to me. And remember, I've been your right-hand man all along. You have set them all on fire. They think they found their new Messiah, and they'll hurt you when they find they're wrong. I remember when this whole thing began. No talk of God then, we called you a man. And believe me, my admiration for you hasn't died. With every word you say today, it gets twisted around some other way. And they'll hurt you if they think you've lied. Nazareth, your famous son should have stayed a great unknown. Like his father carving wood, he'd have made good. Table, chair, and oaken chest would have suited Jesus best. He'd have caused nobody harm, no one alarm. Listen, Jesus, do you care for your race? Don't you see we must keep in our place? We are occupied. Have you forgotten how put down we are? I am frightened by the crowd, for we are getting much too loud. And they'll crush us if we go too far. If we go too far. Listen, Jesus, to the warning I give. Please remember that I want us to live. But it's sad to see Our chances weakening with every year. All your followers are blind. Too much heaven on their minds. It was beautiful, but now it's sour. Yes, it's all gone please remember that I want us to live. Oh, Jesus, there's no warning I give. I just want us to live. It's all gone sour. Oh, Judas is my dream. Well, one of my absolute dream roles. It's the best role of that era in musicals, probably. Man, I haven't busted out these belting muscles in a while. Probably driving the neighbors a little crazier than usual today. Was brutal. All right. I guess currently it looks like we might not be breaking out my musical tonight, which is cool with me. But yeah, if you guys want that, it's probably one of those things where we're going to do it soon. But let's try. All right, we're going to switch guitars. Bright ascending on a cross and flowing white fringe. Nobody needs that. Actually, I would love to do that, and we all know that I am absolutely extra enough for that to be a thing. Does anyone have a guess as to what musical features a song in an open guitar tuning? Turn this one up a little bit. There it is, okay. That's right, okay. It's not Green Day. You know what I want to do very quickly? Just that. There we go. like I was ducking behind the links all night. This is from a musical called Once, which if you're not familiar with, get familiar with. It's beautiful. It's about a guy and a girl meeting over one crazy kind of almost like week or weekend, depending on how you're staging it. And it's a beautiful love story, and it was written by one of my favorite songwriters, Mr. Glenn Hansard. Scratching at the surface now, trying hard to work it out. So much has gone misunderstood. This mystery only leads to doubt. And I didn't understand when you reached out to take my hand. And if you have something to say, you better say it now. This is what you waited for, a chance to even up the score. And these shadows fall on me now. I will somehow, 'cause I'm picking up a message, Lord. I'm closer than I ever been before. So if you have something to say it to me now. Just say it to me now. Just say it to me now. I'm picking up a message, Lord, and I'm closer than I ever been before. So if you have something to say it to me now. Just say it to me now. Say it to me now. I'd like to thank Tech Bard for dropping the band Hammered quick and dirty like that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you didn't know that there are indie rock musicals in the world, that's a good place to start with them. It's called Once. It stars a guy whose name I can't remember is the original cast, but it is in fact Kristen Milioti, who plays Tracy, or the mother, in How I Met Your Mother. Oh, I'm shaking the camera. And is really talented. My neighbors are directly over my head. I can't tell if they're furious with me or not. I think I might... man. We're getting close to the end here. It's exciting. All right. I'm gonna stick to the original tip goal because you guys were originally working from that. So I'll still do the encore. I think even if we don't get any more tips tonight, I think that's cool. Is that loud enough? No. Forgot to put it back on. Alright. There's a moment you know you're fucked. Not an inch more room to self-destruct. No one moves, oh yeah, the dead end zone. Man, you just can't call your soul your own. But the thing that makes you really jump is that the weirdest shit is still to come. And you can ask yourself, what have I done? You're just a fly the little guys kill for fun. Yeah, you're fucked. You just freeze up. Can't do that thing, that keeping still, but you're fucked if you speak your mind. And you know, you will. Yeah, you're fucked, alright, and all for spite. You can kiss your sorry, ask goodbye. Totally fucked, will they mess you up? Well, you know they're gonna try. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Disappear, yeah, well, you wanna try. Wanna bundle up into some big ass lie. Long enough for them to all just quit. Long enough for you to get out of it. Yeah, you're fucked, alright, and all for spite. You can kiss your sorry, ask goodbye. Totally fucked, will they mess you up? Well, you know they're gonna try. Yeah, you're fucked, alright, and all for spite. You can kiss your sorry, ask goodbye. Totally fucked, will they mess you up? Well, you know they're gonna try. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Totally fucked. 25 bright bucks to the first person in the chat who was not my wife who names that musical.
I know the answer.
I know you do, but I didn't want you to scream it. I'm actually getting a new camera that should help with the shaking thing. Also, you have to be closer if you want them to hear your harmonies. They were only vaguely aware that that was happening.
Okay.
What do you want to do? You want to do one?
Sure.
Do you want to do the one we were joking about earlier? Because it would be funny. Ooh, treasure hunt.
I mean, technically you already did one from that show.
Yeah, but who cares? Say it to me now. I thought that went really well. Ah. deleting songs from my set that I've already done tonight. Well, some people couldn't hear her as well. You want to come in and do this?
Sure. Why not?
Well, get on the other side of me. You can be the scroller.
It's a dangerous job.
It's two fingers. It's 2 fingers, and you don't just do it by pages. Don't like try to like keep up automatically with the whole song or whatever. Okay. You're not on camera right now. You want to get on camera? Okay. And let me just make sure I get the key right. Pretty sure it's gonna be right here. Would you forget?
Gotta lie.
I know you're shivering.
It's nothing, they turn off my heat. And I'm just a little weak on my feet. Won't you light my candle? What are you staring at?
Nothing, your hair in the moonlight. You look familiar. Can you make it?
Just haven't eaten much today. At least the room stopped spinning. Anyway, what?
Nothing. Your smile reminded me of.
I always remind people of who is she.
She died. Her name was April.
It's out again. Sorry about your friend. Would you light my candle?
Well,
Yeah.
oh, the wax. It's
Dripping. I like it between my
fingers. I figured. Oh well. Good night. It blew out again.
No, I think that I dropped my stash.
I know I seen you out and about when I used to go out. Your candle's out.
Oh, a million. I had it when I walked in the door. It was pure. Is it on the floor?
On the floor?
They say that I have the best ass below 14th Street. Is it true?
What?
You're staring again.
Oh no. I mean, you do. Yeah, you have a nice. I mean, you look familiar.
Like your dead girlfriend.
Only when you smile, but I'm sure I've seen you somewhere else.
Do you go to the Cat Scratch Club? That's where I work. I dance.
Yes. They used to tie you up.
It's a living.
I didn't recognize you without the handcuffs.
We could light the candle. Oh, won't you light the candle?
Why don't you forget that stuff? You look like you're 16.
I'm 19, but I'm old for my age. I was born to be bad.
I once was born to be bad. I used to shiver like
I
that.
have no heat.
I used to sweat.
I got a cold.
I used to be a junkie.
Now and then I like to feel good.
Oh, here it is.
What's that?
Candy bar wrapper.
We could light the candle.
No, we can't.
Oh, what'd you do with my candle?
That was my last match.
Our eyes will adjust. Thank God for the moon.
Maybe it's not the moon at all. I hear Spike Lee shooting down the street.
Bah humbug. Bah humbug.
Cold hands.
Yours too big. Like my father's. Do you want to dance?
With you,
with my father.
I'm Roger.
They call me, me. Yeah.
That was adorable. I know that was cute. I was here. I was feeling how cute that was. That was adorable. That's my wife who does not like to perform so much in front of people these days. Stepping in to give you guys incentive to push me hard for the encore. Do we want to hear the terrible encore collection of the musical songs I wrote? Do we want to do that? Are we doing it? I feel like we might be doing it. I feel like someone was a fan of Bruce Springsteen when they wrote this. I mean, probably. Jonathan Larson's the right age to have been a big Springsteen fan. Wow, you don't have to thrust so hard.
I wasn't thrusting, I was bouncing.
Oh, okay. It felt like you were thrusting.
Nope, that's different.
Oh, well, you're very thrustworthy though. Night, Danny. Thank you for stopping by. Of course, you and Jen, you guys are always here, and I love that. And I love that you guys are repping the new merch. Danny and Jen are rocking backpacks from my collection. That will. Oh, and thank you, Jen. That's really sweet of you. Speaking of, oh God, this is gonna be loud. Do it. Do it. I can't stand the anticipation. Wow. Patient. Thank you so much. Okay. Joe, that wasn't what it looked like. Don't judge me. If you can't make dirty jokes with your wife in public on the internet in front of all your friends and
What's the point of having the internet?
And several dozen strangers? What's the point of any of it? Okay. Well, I'm gonna just say that gets us over the edge. Because I don't know how much we have in tips, but I think we did just hit 200 a minute ago. And so, I am going to talk about my musical for a minute, and then I'm going to do some songs from it. In 2007, I co-wrote. I was working with a girl I was dating at the time on some of it, but I wrote obviously the lion's share of the music because I am the guitar player, and basically scripted out all this story that we were chit-chatting about. And what it was that it was about two couples. It was about Alex and Janine, middle-aged married couple, and it was about Matthew and Kara, young 20-somethings who just met. And it was sort of sitcom-y in that sense. And then I borrowed a little bit from the concept of Last 5 Years, but I went in a different direction with it. Instead of having things move actually in time the way that they do in that show, I just put these couples on opposing trajectories and played it out. So Alex and Janine, as the show went on, they began on the rocks. Alex was drinking too much, Janine was overworked, their marriage was falling apart, and they were thinking about getting a divorce. And their half of the show is about trying to put the pieces back together. And Matthew and Kara, Matty as he's called a lot by others in the show, Matthew and Kara just met and are at the exciting stage when everything seems perfect in the beginning of a relationship and moving towards self-destruct. And it was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun writing it. And it is definitely like a pop rock musical because that's the kind of songwriter I am. And I wrote a lot of different style, sort of pastiche songs. Some of which you guys have heard actually. The song "Centuries have come and gone, oh how I know you" was actually written for the show.
It's called
Centuries.
Show.
The show is called From a Dying Sun. I've said it like 4 times. So anyway, From a Dying Sun, and I got a couple of songs from it that I think I still remember how to do. So I'm gonna ask you guys. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. I know about probably 10 of the songs still. So we're just gonna do this true gamer style, and we're gonna roll a d10.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I'm gonna play the 10 whatever the number is. I'm gonna play that song from the show.
I will tell them.
Oh God.
10.
I rolled a 10. Of course I did. Anyone who games with me, I do that a lot. Okay. So there's the first one. The first song is called When People Are Drinking. I'm not going to play that one right now, and I might not at all. The second song is Two Souls in the Dark, Janine's sad little doo-wop song. The third song is Moderately Successful Journalists, which is one of my favorites from the show. It's pretty goofy and short. Fifth, Chin Up Kid, which I use as the first line of a song I recently wrote. Oh man, I really do bounce this a lot when I'm using the keyboard and stuff. Okay, I'll figure that out. We're going to replace this camera very soon. Fifth song is I'm a Bad Husband. Sixth is Fooling Physics. Seventh is David. I don't think I could remember how to do that one, so I'm glad it's not that. Eighth is Jody's song. Jody is the bartender.
Little mop?
Yeah, she dances around with her mop and watches these two couples because Matthew works at her bar and Janine and Alex drink there. Oh God, 9, because I have to skip one that I definitely can't do, but 9 is Watch Him Go, which is very sad. And then where are we at? Oh, I can't do that. That's a huge group number. It's got to be the next song that's a solo song. Oh God, these are so bad. Actually, no, some of these are pretty great, but I'm looking for the next song that I could actually sing. So I can't do the jazz song. Okay, 10 is Make Me Numb. Okay, so context. Matthew and Kara, as we get along toward the middle, the beginning or middle of Act 2, because I skipped, there's more than 10 songs to get to this point in the show, but I skipped all the ones that were like, big group sings or things that I can't do alone. But Matthew and Kara have the first of 2 breakups here. And Matthew sings this song to himself. And I think I'm going to try it on piano, which is the way that it was written. And I wrote it when I was a really, really terrible piano player, like even worse than I am now. So the chords are very simple. And it should be, if we're lucky, pretty. Really? Okay, let's see. Ooh, I think the piano should come down a little bit. How's that sound? Oh, and also, do we do the scene leading into it? Do you want to come over and read lines real quick?
No.
But that's probably for the best. Okay, so I'll give you the last 3 or 4 lines. Matthew says, "So is this the big breakup speech?" Hey, Tori. Matthew says, so is this the big breakup speech? This is the part where you say it's not me, it's you, or whatever teen movie bullshit. And Kara says, no, that was it. That was the speech. And Matthew says, really? That's all you got? And Kara says, I'm so sorry, and runs. And Matthew, thinking about all of the things that Kara won't say to him, but will think, sings this song. She holds a conversation with herself, and she don't listen to nobody else. And she thinks she knows what she thinks she should know. I tell her otherwise, I say. I remember this part. I know. Okay, I'm gonna do the whole thing from the top. I screwed that up. All right, we gotta get it right. Matthew, thinking to himself alone, having just lost something precious. She holds a conversation with herself. Man, she don't listen to nobody else. And she thinks she knows what she thinks she should know. I tell her otherwise, I say. Don't make it bitter. Don't act like this doesn't hurt you at all. 'Cause I see you, and you've been crying, but you hide it from the limelight. And oh, Lord, make me numb. Please make me stronger than I feel. Lord, make me crazy if that's what it takes to make me believe that I could be all that she needs. There's so many pieces of her that she can't find. She says she's getting closer all the time. She holds herself with a quiet dignity. I know she just let go again. And she'll make it harder. She'll act like this doesn't hurt me at all. She knows that I've been dying, but I'll hide it from this girl that I love. Make me numb. Please make me stronger than I feel. Make me crazy if that's what it takes to make me believe that I could be all that she needs. Make it simple, make it all agree. I kissed resistance and it fell for me. Make it easier, make it honesty. Beginnings, endings, it's the middle I need. Make me numb, make me stronger than I feel. Make me crazy if that's what it takes to make me believe that I could be all that she needs. I could be all that she needs. I could be all that she needs. That's pretty much what it sounded like. I think that was close. I haven't played that since probably 2009, 2010. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Man, I'm tempted to do Watch and Go would be interesting. But I'm very tempted to do Journalists because it's so goofy. All right. So, here's the backstory on this one. Moderately Successful Journalists is performed by the character Charlie. Charlie is Maddie's roommate. This song's only about a minute and 10 seconds long or something. And it's played with a big delayed guitar that I don't have. But Charlie is Matthew's roommate and sort of, well, he's an openly gay character, which is part of this. And he is, in fact, a journalist. And he writes an advice column that Janine, the character Janine, the woman who's married, she reads a lot. And he does it anonymously as Mr. Eureka, like a Dear Abby sort of thing. And I heard it. You guys just heard me empty my trash can. But yeah, it goes like this. It's very goofy. And Charlie is a kind of a... He's not a comic relief character. I want to be clear about that. But he does provide some comic relief in the show. He's not a character designed for that. He's actually designed to address gay straight friendships and relationships and unrequited love and longing, because he's in love with the character Matthew. And what? No, don't put anything on me right now. I don't want it. Please. I mean, you can give me one of those. Just I don't want a big giant smudge on my face right now.
Smudge.
Okay. Anyway, Matthew comes home from the bar. He's very angry. And I'm actually going to read the script here for a second. Lights up on Charlie and Matthew's teeny tiny living space. Yes, I wrote that in the script. What do you want? I was 19 when I wrote this. Charlie is typing away at a laptop, and Matthew walks in exhausted. And Charlie says, Maddie, get over here. You got to hear this letter. It's for this week's Mr. Eureka column. And this guy is, can it wait until morning, Charlie? I've had a ridiculously long night, and I just want to get a shower and write this stupid essay and then be unconscious for, oh God, 3 hours. No, it'll just take a second. It'll take a second. Come on. Okay, listen to this. Dear Mr. Eureka, I often have trouble sleeping. I think that it's due to a very strange reoccurring dream where I am wrestling with a large purple octopus with an eye patch. So it's a fun image. This one-eyed monster, oh God, I can't touch that one in the column. This one-eyed monster strikes me with the weapons in its tentacles, usually stiletto heels and dreidels, until I cannot move, and then its long, sticky tongue flicks out of its beak, and it pulls out my eyelashes one at a time. What should I do? Maddie, we think we have problems, and then they send me these. How do these people find me? And Matthew says, you're a columnist, Charlie. The address is under the column that you write. Don't be obvious. You know I hate that. Look, all I'm saying is, you look down, and I want you to know that no matter how bad things get for you, no matter how down in the dumps you feel, no matter how useless or ugly or stupid or overweight or talentless or, please, Charlie, don't hold back. Well, at least you don't have nocturnal visits from homicidal octo-pirates. Amen to that, brother. I'm gonna get a shower. Maddie! Mateo! Talk to Uncle Charlie. What's wrong? What's wrong? Okay. I played for 3 hours to an empty bar. I drove an alcoholic home to his angry wife, and now I've got to write this stupid fucking essay. And I find myself going, I'm kidding myself. I'm never going to be a rock star or whatever bullshit. And there are 1,000 million other guys out there just like me, but better. You know? Do you know? Maddie, no. You're too weird to be copied. Now, stop fishing for compliments and tell me again. You don't get it, Charlie. Why? Because I'm a moderately successful journalist. Maddie, this world has many moderately successful journalists, just like me. Just like me. Joe Schmo goes to school for 7 years, gets a degree, and he's just like me. work at the same places as me. Half of them were in the same classes at CCP. And even though most of them were writing obits, were wasting their paycheck on women who will show them their tits, they're not that different from me. What? What? Journalists are all identical, Matthew. I'm just, less interested in tits? Yeah, that's putting it mildly. Okay, but you're getting by doing what you do. You're not working a job to make more time to fail at doing the crap that you love. Maddie, I didn't begin my career as a columnist, and I can't do this and talk at the same time. And let's address that I still need a roommate to get the rent paid. Look, nobody begins where they want to be. It's a process. You gotta climb that ladder, kid. Keep your chin up. Keep my chin up? Are you fucking kidding me? And yes, Joe, I do play that all the time because it's an exercise. No, I'm not kidding. Keep that chin up, kid, and keep that hope alive. 'Cause if the chin goes down, you ain't never gonna ever survive. Keep your chin up, kid, and keep those fears at bay. 'Cause you give fear half a chance, and it will scare your dreams away. I won't talk anymore. If you're just... Oh, that's not how it goes. It's I won't talk anymore if you're tired of my advice. But a happy baby is something I can't give. Just between friends, it always depends on doing the things you like. You got faults, so do I. You can fall or you can fly, but if you wanna make it through your life, I'll tell you, you gotta keep your chin up, kid. That was Charlie, and here comes Maddie on the second half of the song. Why do you think you know everything? Why do you try so hard to make it clear? Why do you think it's your God-given right to tell me things I don't want to hear? Maybe you'll find the answers are not as clear as you would have me believe. Well, I have faults, so do you. People don't change, they just do. Charlie says, Maddie, that's not true. Just listen. And Maddie says, I know, you're gonna keep your chin up, kid. Don't mock me, you know I hate that. Would it hurt to try? Well, I mean, really, would it? I mean, probably not, Mom. Get your chin up, kid. Maddie. I can do this all night, dude. Keep your chin up, kid. No? Get to this side of the stage. Thank you. Keep your chin up, kid. Okay, I'll give it a try. 'Cause if your chin goes down, yeah, I know, you already fucking told me why. Keep my chin up high and my battle flag unfurled. How's that? Don't have a care for a cruel and cunning world. And then they sing together doing this bit. Oh, just between friends, happiness ends with the end of follow through. So keep your chin up, kid, and let the world keep up with you. Yeah, keep your chin up, kid, and let the world keep up with you. Were you filming that? Who are you sending that to?
Just you.
Just me? We'll stop now. I'm done. The song's over. Anyway, that's Matthew and Charlie and me being incredibly weird. Hi, Serenity.
Hey!
That's right, May. Serenity May is my niche.
Hi, Nietzsche. I love you.
She's my niche. She calls me Starkle because I'm her star uncle. Even though it always makes me think of that poem, you know, Starkle, Starkle, little twink. What the hell you are, I think. Up above the world so high, like a beer bong in the sky. What? I'm not as drunk as some Thinkle Peep I am.
She's still there.
Oh yeah, because she's never heard worse. I know who her father is.
Yeah, you're related to him.
Uh-huh.
Hey, so am I.
That's right. Okay. That was a lot of fun. Okay, sound off in the chat. You guys want one more of those from that show? Or I mean, I think I probably could get through one or two more of them. This is so funny. I was talking to Sarah, and I think we might try to put together a read of this. Maybe she can pull in some of her friends.
It'd be fun.
I just don't know if I could still sing, like if I could still sing Maddie and have it feel realistic. You know what I mean? I could always flip and sing Alex.
Joe's a baby.
That's true. Guess that's life after I do. Sorry, that's the part of the song I just passed over. My daddy was a sailor with a truck driver mother. Is that what's got you giggly? That's a lot of fun.
Which one of you wrote that?
Tori, I think. I hope that was actually Tori, but let's be honest, May could have written that.
I know.
Oh man. What a weird night. I don't remember how. I remember.
It's weird how many of these I know.
I played this. Oh, hi Ariana. I was wondering if Ariana was watching too. I play this guitar part all the time, but I don't know if I could sing the song.
Hello, other niche. Mwah.
This is the Mop song.
Mop.
The Jody's song is the retro pastiche of the show. Name what musical I'm quoting there. Can you? What musical did I just quote?
I don't know.
Really? Would you call it more of like a retro pastiche or a breakaway pop number?
Oh. Once more with
There you go.
feeling.
There you go.
It's not really a musical.
That is absolutely a musical. Just because it was done for TV.
I love my
still
niches
counts.
and I miss them muchly.
I miss my niches too. Uncle Doc says, "What's up?" Okay. Oh God, I'm gonna try the really sad song. This is also Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
No fighting about who loves who more.
Same.
Repo is a good one. I love that show. You know what? Wait, I might be able to make that happen. Okay.
Which song?
I don't think that one.
No.
What's the first one? I like that one a lot. I probably could do that one. I never tried before, but... Oh God, tabs. I hate tablature. Tablature is so stupid. It's... That's right.
Can't feel nothing at all.
And then it goes to, doesn't really do much else in the song though. It does the, wait. Yeah. It's just drop D weirdness. You know what? I think if you scroll, I could probably
I'll give it a shot.
we're gonna make a mess of this thing.
Yeah,
right?
it's gonna be fun.
And are you gonna try to
Sure.
pop in here and there? All right, we're gonna make a total mess of this. We've never tried this before. I'm gonna just hang on.
Make it bigger.
Yeah. Okay. Wanna do the intro?
I can't feel nothing at all.
Oh my god. Zydrate comes in a little glass vial.
A little glass vial?
A little glass vial, and the little glass vial goes into the gun like a battery. And the Zydrate gun goes somewhere against your anatomy. And when the gun goes off, it sparks and you're ready for surgery. 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 Surgery.
Grave robber. Grave robber.
Amber Sweet is addicted to the knife.
Addicted to the knife?
Addicted to the knife. And addicted to the knife, she needs a little help with the agony.
Agony.
And a little help comes in a little glass vial and a gun pressed against her anatomy. And when the gun goes off, Miss Sweet is ready for surgery. Surgery.
Grave robber. Grave robber.
It's clean. It's clear. It's pure. Am I doing that the right times? It's rare. Something like that, right? Yeah, I know. I can't be everybody at once. Before you cut, change inside.
I can't feel nothing at all.
Meg's contract's got some mighty fine print.
It's mighty fine print.
Some mighty fine. And the mighty fine print puts Mag in a mighty fine predicament. If Mag up and splits, her eyes are forfeit. And if Jenko and Ronnie so will it, then a repo man will come and she'll pay for that surgery. 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 Surgery.
I can't feel nothing at all.
Surgery. Surgery.
I can't feel
Surgery.
nothing
Surgery. Surgery. Surgery.
I can't feel nothing at all.
That actually was way closer than I was expecting it to be. We didn't actually screw up, other than the fact that we laughed at ourselves for the stuff that we were like figuring out on the fly. I actually think we basically just played that song. All right.
We need like 4 more people to do it the right way, but it works.
4?
At least.
At minimum, you need 4 or 5 more people to do that one.
Get by with 4.
All right, let's do one last From a Dying Sun vintage Bright Kelly classic.
I got your Vistas, by the way.
Oh, cool. Let's do that. Let's do the reveal. Because it'll give me a chance to talk about something fun. Okay, guys. I got a custom printing order in from Vistaprint. Spent some money on some stuff, and here's what we did. That's the wrong one. That's the sample. You can have that one back.
Thanks.
Yeah, buddy. It's happening.
It's happening.
The official first edition Brightbox mailers have arrived. For anyone who doesn't know, Brightbox is a thing that comes with my Patreon at actually the highest tier. And it's a monthly subscription service like, Birchbox or,
Ipsy.
Hunt a Killer or whatever. And it comes with handwritten lyrics and typewritten poems and stickers and guitar picks and custom little pieces like that. And it all gets put once a month inside one of these and mailed to you. And you also, with that subscription, get digital access to everything else on my Patreon, which is at this point like 50 or 60 posts full of music, like demos, acoustic demos, early mixes, reference mixes, alternate versions of songs, early access to releases. You get to hear them for two to 4 weeks before they come out for the rest of the world. Like The Deserter premiered on Spotify today. My Patreon members have had it for like at least a month. And so, you can get access to my Patreon for anywhere from $2 to $50 a month. You get to choose. And one of the things that you can do is sign up to be a Brightbox subscriber, which for people watching, I believe we have one We have one Brightbox subscriber, and it's a way to get some cool custom stuff, Instax photos, random crap like that. It's a way to get some cool custom collectibles, not all of which is it's not all going to be basically Bright Kelly memorabilia. Some of it's going to be Bright Kelly artwork, one-of-a-kind kind of things. So it's not going to make you look like you're a super fan, it's going to make you look like you're an art collector.
You have one of the originals over there.
I do, yeah. This is the first piece I made, which some of you have seen. It's going to take forever to catch that. I typed this out on a typewriter, and it's a short poem, and then on the back I will be writing a personalized note to this member of the Brightbox crew. This one is actually going to our dear friend Nora Schultz, the first Brightbox subscriber. And then I've got some.
And my teacher.
So that's what I'm going to be doing over the weekend. I'll be putting those together and mailing those out. So stay tuned on the Brightbox thing, and it's a spooky edition for the first guys. But if you miss out on the spooky season edition box of Brightbox, you can I will let you reach out to me personally and buy a Brightbox as well.
Ghost.
Fantasma, el fantasma. Whoa. All right. This is my last song of the night. Thank you guys for hanging out. This one is sung by the character Charlie, and it is called Watch Him Go. And I think it'll probably explain itself. Hey, Mark. It's easy to forget some days the way he makes me feel, but then I watch him go. And carry on with life as though each day isn't real. The world doesn't need to know how I watch him go. Embrace his feel as if I make it real with each deep breath. And I love his smile, and all the while he can never know that I watch him go. It's easy to forget some days when happy endings are. Those days I carry on. I fade into the background, or I hitch onto his star. I compromise, I fantasize that happiness is not so far away. I watch him go, embrace his feel, as if I make it real, as if I keep his heart, and he holds me in. I can't begin to look out below as I watch him go. Can't see love and infatuation. Each time we high-five or share a beer. Can't pretend that this situation is anything but washed out hopes and fears. But I watch him go, and I never learn. And when he returns, I'm lost again. And I love his feel. And if it were real, I would hold him in. And this life could begin. But I watch him go. watch him go. Man, if we did the reading again, maybe I'd play that role.
Yeah.
As much of an author insert as Matthew was, you know, they're both just parts of me. Matthew is my musician songwriter self, and Charlie is a takeoff of my writer self. Doc, we gotta do something that's gonna cost 300,000 bright bucks. We gotta talk about this, dude. You have way too many. It's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
You guys have enough money to ask me like 175 questions. Like you could literally just sit there and nickel and dime truth or dares until the show is over. It's too much. I'm frightened. But it is 8:35. And that means it is time to talk about ending the show. Thank you guys very much for listening to my weirdness, for being a part of my little crew here. This has been... Whew, there you go. That's good, Joe. Mel, I like that idea. Oh my god, I gotta stop putting my hands on the desk and doing that with you guys. My name is Bright. Hopefully you guys have had a good time here at the off Broadway show that I decided to throw together today. And I will see you for the Monday method when we do some more production and vocal tracking, or possibly another trivia night. I haven't really decided. We'll do something cool and hang out on Mondays. Mondays is more of a hangout, low key, listen to music kind of situation. I might be actually working on a Spooktober drawing on Monday. Or some additional Dystopia University merch. All of these are options. By the way, Nietzsche's, tell your dad I have a better beard than him now. Because he made fun of me a few shows ago and he said that my beard looked like pubes on my face, and it doesn't anymore. Oh god, that's Archie. This ghost's name is... You know what? And here was me getting ready to turn on the light show. I'm Bright, that's Mel. Mercutio's right here on the chair next to us, hanging out. And yeah, we're going to say goodnight now. But thank you guys for hanging out. It's been really cool. It's been really fun. If anybody can help me find out who the hell Chelsea Greenwald is and thank her for a $150 donation to the show today, please do. And this has been another episode of Songs from the Big Chair. Peace out, my Cub Scouts. See you later, alligator, after a while, crocodile. And do not forget to write.